Well, good morning, good morning. What is up, everybody? Actually, it's a fraction past noon, so I lied. But I like saying it. I know you'd missed it, so I said it anyway. But anyway, hey, what's up? I have a lot to tell you. I'll try to make it semi-quick, but just getting back from my zero in Kennedy Meadows North. What an awesome place. Amazing food. I'll tell you a little bit about it. But first off, I wanted to say something. I'm now on my own. Rev was going to go one more section, but we're a little behind schedule. He's got some doctor appointments, some things he has to take care of, so you're stuck with me. I know you love watching the Rev, but you're stuck with me, so I hope you can follow along, keep with me. It's going to be epic. This is day 10 back on trail and 112 overall in my quest to finish this trail. And man, what a beautiful climb. It's so weird. It's not smoky whatsoever, but it's cloudy and hazy from like this fog and stuff. So unfortunately the cinematography is not as pretty as it actually looks in person. But I want to first off thank Rev. When you see this, he's just an awesome guy. He's become a really good friend, and I really appreciate your friendship. He puts up with me out there when I get in a bad mood or something, and I just appreciate you, Rev. So thank you so much for letting me tag along with you. Had a blast. And I'll see you down the road here somewhere, down the trail, I guess. Secondly, like I said, this thing's heavy, so I'm gonna switch arms back and forth. But Kennedy Meadows North was awesome. Got a quick hitch right off the trail. There's somebody taking a picture, and we asked, and boom, in 2 minutes we had a ride, so that was great. It's 15 miles off Sonora Pass to get there, so it's not close. Really a windy road. The place is awesome. The people there, the restaurant is amazing. I think the first night we had huge prime rib, kinds of potato, corn, salad, soup. What else? Dessert, I think more, I can't remember. Had breakfast every morning. Second night we had, I had a New York steak, so it was amazing. The first night we rented a dorm, or basically a bed in a dorm room with 5 of us in each room. It was super hot up there, but saved a little money. And the second night we were in this cabin here, just amazing. It looked simple, but it was really nice. Had our own little front porch to sit on, and just had a great time there. I resupplied in the store. So the last thing I want to say is my next section here I'm doing. So unfortunately I was dropped off. The shuttle doesn't leave till 10, and it's a half-hour drive, so I didn't start till 10:45. So I don't know how many miles I'm gonna get today. I just talked to some people that knew me from my YouTube channel, so I talked for about 20 minutes. So I lost, every 20 minutes is about a mile, so I lost a mile there, but that's okay. They're really neat people. And if you see this, great meeting you. Anyway, this section on far out, used to be Gut Hook, looks much I should say less volatile than the last section, which is, if not the hardest, one of the hardest I've done. One of the things I wanted to say is when I forgot to celebrate. I was going to do it in the video. When I hit the Sonora Pass 2 days ago, that was my exactly to the mile, 1,500 miles. So I'm getting there. So it is 74 point something to my next stop, which is Echo Lake, which is South Lake Tahoe. The terrain, at least on my app, looks like I can do much bigger miles. So I want to try, not today, but I'm going to try to do at least 18 a day. No idea if I'm going to do it, but I started at 10:45 instead of 6:30, so you know I've lost a lot of miles. So the weather's cool, chances of rain in the afternoon, kind of like it's been already. So good hiking weather. And I want to try to get really close in 4 days, and then maybe have 4 to 8 miles left to go in on my 5th day. I'm gonna make it a narrow. I'm not going to stay there at I think it's called Echo Lake Chalet. It's a nice place. They have food there. I can resupply, charge up all my batteries, and rest my body. So if I do 4 or 5 miles, whatever it is, go in there, spend a lot of the day there, and then hike out, start going through the Desolation Wilderness, the Truckee, and that's a 65-mile stretch, but I can get a resupply and get back on the trail the same day, do maybe 4 or 5 miles, maybe like a 10-mile day, and get a little bit of miles on the next section done. So that is it. I'm almost over the peak. It was like 3.5, 4 miles to the peak, and then it's cruising downhill for like 6 miles. Not very steep, so I should be able to make some good time. Hopefully I can do 10 to 15 miles a day. We will see. And that is it. Oh, last thing I want to say to you guys, really important, is it is August 1st, and you guys probably know if you follow me or the PCT in general, there's lots of fires going on. 2 down that we got past somehow, down Yosemite, and then the fire in Northern California on the trail is closed from Etna for 100-something miles, almost to the California border, which is where I was going to hike through, and 2 in Oregon. So my plans have changed, but for the good. I'm actually pretty excited. One of the things I never shared is I was going to go through all of Northern California in August, well over 100 degrees, and I wasn't looking forward to that. But I have a new plan, assuming it works. As I get closer, I'll tell you about it, but I think you're going to be excited, and if you like my videos, you'll enjoy it and where we're going together. So that is it. Sorry for the round, but I had a lot. I've been gone for a day and a half off trail, and let's get this going. I can't wait. I think I have one more little rise, and it's downhill for a while. See ya. Well, I'm taking my first break of the day. The only time I've stopped since 10:45, and it's 3:15, is I stopped for water about 5 miles back. But I'm stopped for water here, but also to eat something I haven't eaten since breakfast. And I've gone 9.62 miles, 9.62 to be exact. So I've been climbing a little bit, pretty steep. I have another 500 something feet over 1.2 miles to get to the kind of upper ridge to get up high, and then it's kind of roly-poly for a while. I think I'm going to do, I could stop before or after, but up there should be some water at some of the campsites. There's lots of campsites up there. I think I'm going to go about 4.2 more miles. I could go further, shorter, but I want to try not to dry camp if I don't have to. I want to have water if I can and rehydrate, so we'll see. Man, it's a chilly, kind of gloomy day, I gotta say, but great for when I'm hiking. Like right now, I'm sitting here, I'm kind of cold, but it's really good. It's tried to sprinkle a little bit, not yet. Maybe later when I get my temp, but I'm hoping to hold off till I get to camp. So I'm thinking it's about 3:15. If I can do the 4 miles in a couple more hours, 2.5 hours, I should get to camp at a decent time, despite starting really late and a good mile. So I'll do a little outro at the end and let you know how the day went and miles wise. But I'm gonna eat something real quick and get going. The weather's iffy. As soon as I finish my break and get my pack on, it started raining, so I had to stop again, put my pack cover on. I think my pack's waterproof, but I'm not sure. I have it, so I use it, and I have my rain jacket on, of course. I'm doing this really steep climb, steeper than it advertised, but I'll get to the top, it'll be mostly flat, like I said, and really pulley, but hard to do it in the rain. So we'll see how this goes. yes, yes, there's water here. There's supposed to be water here, but it's been a long time since there was any comments. Yeah, baby. Not a lot, but it's flowing. All right, here's home for tonight, you guys. I've got my thing set up. I'm gonna eat in the tent. It's getting super cold. I'm pretty high up. I'm gonna put the elevation right here where I'm at, but it's I'm kind of on the side of a mountain, which is maybe not great, but clouds everywhere. But that's where I came from, right up there. It's a bunch of smaller spots, and none of them are very big or can hold my tent. But I'm wondering if I can have a fire here. I'm not gonna do it, but every single campsite has fire rings and recent burns, so it must be allowed here. But yeah, there's my triplex. I'm gonna get in there and get warm, get a warm shirt on. My Echo hoodie is wet from I don't know if it's from rain or wetting out from sweating, but I'm gonna get in my tent. Well, guys, the end of my first day back on trail after my zero at Kennedy Meadows North, and it was a great day. I actually shocked myself. I was telling you at the start of this, my intro, that we got dropped off about a little after 10:30. I got started at 10:45. Well, in just a fraction over 7 hours, I did exactly 14 miles. So I think if I continue on, and I don't know how the landscape's going to be, I'm going to look at my app. But, you know, 18 to 20s would be great. Today, I did, it was, what was I started at 10:45, got at 5:30. You saw it rain pretty hard on me once. I'm on the edge of a mountain. I'm probably close to 9,000 feet. And so I decided it was starting to sprinkle. I set up really fast, and it was a good day. There wasn't much camping for the next few miles unless there was one that's not on the app. So I decided to stop. There's also wasn't water for a while. So I just thought I'd stop and rest and get a good rest tonight and get up early and get going. I had a big climb to start with, about 3.5, 4 miles, and then it was cruising for about 6 miles, and that's where I made a really good time. I just flew. There were some areas with rocks, but there was a lot of smooth areas. So it shows you the difference between the last section we did where we never had smooth trail. Going down, it was all full of rocks and stuff, and even up, the trail was smooth a lot. So, yeah, you can just make good time, and I felt good because I had a day off, so I was rested. So, and then there was a second kind of long, drawn-out one up there. I thought it was roly-polies, but it was really just uphill all the way to get up here. It was some downs in there, so it made it look roly-poly, but it was really going up. So I had 2 big climbs, but I had so much more. I would say half my hike was flat or downhill, which makes a difference. Imagine if I have a day where there's not that many climbs, I could really go. So I'm looking forward to tomorrow. I'm gonna look on the app and see what I'm looking at, and I can let you know in the morning, but on the next video. But thanks for watching. I know there wasn't a ton of scenery on this one. It was so hazy and cloudy and foggy. There's no smoke. And then the 6 miles downhill I mentioned was all full of the exact same trees. Nothing looked different. I showed a couple cool streams, things like that, but that's all there was. So sorry if there wasn't too much video, but that's what it was like today. And that's it. I'm going to eat something, edit a video, and go to bed. See you tomorrow.